Californians are no strangers to this. The unfortunate and all too frequent occurrence of wildfires, decimating communities and the surrounding natural areas in their paths. The loss can be financially difficult, and rebuilding can take precious time. This raises the question, if we can't control the frequency of wildfires, is there a way to control what these flames consume?
There is a way to save homes. One way of preventing catastrophic loss during a wildfire is to have built your house from different materials than we currently build with. One of the things that Design Horizons has done to kind of change the way that we think about homes is to, number one, use a prefabricated structure like the Quonset hut as our structure, and then to also use non-combustible materials to back up that non-combustible structure.
Vern Sneed is the owner and designer of Q Cabin Kits, a prefabricated, pre-engineered building concept that's made to be disaster resistant. By changing the material choices and altering traditional details, Design Horizons has created prefabricated homes that virtually eliminate the use of volatile compounds such as wood, making them a non-combustible structure that can be erected in half the time of a traditional home.
So our main choice of materials is steel. The approach is very eco-friendly. Using steel means that we're not cutting down trees, and using steel means that we can use recycled materials. And everything that we use is over 75% reclaimed steel. So all of the structure that we use, everything is made from steel, which is a non-combustible material. This is our stud material. This is a light gauge steel stud. This is our Quonset material that replaces trusses and sheathing. This is steel as well. The other choice of material that we use is a sheathing called Rock-On. And Rock-On has properties that are way better than a piece of plywood, both structurally and from a non-combustible standpoint. It has two faces of concrete board with an insulated center. The wave of the future is prefabrication. In the future, all homes are going to be prefabricated because it's so much more cost-effective to do it that way.
Non-combustible materials are proven to work and are a viable choice to mitigate the potential loss due to forest fires.
The Q Cabin Kit is a prefabricated structure that we have prefabricated in our shop so that it can be erected in the field quickly. So all Q cabins are fully customizable. The process is one where we start with a custom design. All of our projects reflect the site and the homeowner that they're going to service. This is Randy's house right here. Conceptually, of course, it was all about the view. He has the most incredible views, and so we tried to take advantage of as much of that as possible. After the design process, we go into a kit phase where we produce the working drawings for construction and the shop drawings for fabrication in our shop. So the fact that the Q Cabin kits are prefabricated is a big advantage for a construction budget. We both save time in the field where things are very expensive. By doing things in our shop, we produce things as fast and as comfortably for the workers as possible so that we can go fast. So as part of the process, we reframe the walls on our tables over here. It allows us to work in a condition that's very friendly, right? It's at waist height, it's in the shade in here, it never rains on us, so we're very efficient.
Well, I have a real relationship with this land. You heard the wild turkeys, and I love the turkeys, and I love the deer, and I love the black bear, and we got wild Chinook salmon living down the stream right there. And the house that burned down was mostly built with reclaimed timber, which is wood, which is super flammable. So because I wanted to stay here, it made sense to try to find a house that would be fire resistant, and that's really the foray of the Q Cabin. So it's perfect for an area like this where there's a lot of potential wildfire. There have been issues with the county in terms of getting permit because of an entire town burning down. And learning how to navigate that process is way beyond my skill set. So Design Horizon has been really expert in kind of expediting the process. What you are seeing here today are the first bricks where the house is actually going up. And that's really interesting, and I guess the word exciting is right. Everything has been so abstract, but right now the bricks are going up and the acorn woodpeckers are singing their song. Listen, how cool is that?
Q cabins have been approved in some of the most challenging areas of California, including the wildland urban interface zones, making them a favorite among fire departments. Q cabins have also withstood intense snow loads in the Sierra Nevada regions of the state and can meet any structural requirements in hurricane zones, earthquake zones, and tornado-prone areas.
We can help protect your investment in your new home. You know, this is a great solution for a home. It takes into account the design as well as the material choice so that we can do everything possible to mitigate against property loss.
Q cabin kits are the standard in sustainable, disaster-resistant housing. To learn more, visit theqcabin.com today.